I'm out in the garden. I thought I'd give you a walkthrough so you can check things out and see how it's looking right now. My raised bed is going gangbusters. We're still taking lettuce from this. And these are radishes coming along nicely. My flower bed is looking stellar. Lots of lupins. Oh, the cone flowers are getting ready to bloom. And I'm about to come through here with the weed whacker and clean this up just to keep it at bay so I can manage it until I can repurpose it. You have to come through with the stirrer hoe and clean it up or smother it. And I just haven't gotten that far yet. It's not really a priority. That poor peach tree didn't make it. I'm going to have to take it out. But the tomatoes are looking fantastic. Look at that. These other fruit trees look okay. Need some trellising, but peppers looking pretty nice. These are some of those sunflowers that I was talking, these perennial sunflowers. I'm trying to come up through and I'm trying to smother. I got to come through and pull those out. Watermelons coming up over here. Watermelons have a very distinct leaf shape. I like them. This is a moon and stars variety of watermelon, and apparently the stars also come out on their leaves. Carrots over there. Both of those beds, carrots and radishes. Onions are gaining some size here. More weed whacking to do in this area. And then all of my squashes and pumpkins are just looking fabulous. Just check these things out. Oh my goodness. Oh, I gotta pull that weed out of there. Lettuce got by. Tripping on stuff. Oh, something's bothering these ones over here. They were looking a little lacy when I pulled the row cover off, so it's possible that there was something under there with them, but it looks like they're putting out a lot of new growth that looks really fantastic, so I'm not going to worry too much about them. It's time to be watching for squash bugs. But they really look fantastic. These are my sunflowers, volunteer sunflowers that I left. Here's another one that looks kind of shitty, and so I'll come through and I'll cut off these yucky leaves and leave room for this new growth. Overall, looking very nice, and the corn coming up through. Corn. I don't usually do corn, so we'll see how it goes. Just a heavy feeder and a high demand crop. Needs like a lot of water and nutrients. These are my dry beans over here. Dry beans. Green beans through here. No, these are dry beans and those are green beans. Excuse me. So you can see I don't keep a perfectly weed-free garden. I've managed to keep up with it enough this season where, so far, I've kept the worst of it at bay, but there are some weedy patches. And I may get to those patches, or I may not. We'll see. I put the little cucamelons around my teepee here. I gotta come back and add some twine to it. Beets. Coming along nice. These are my winter carrots. I can actually see them sprouting in there. Both of these are winter carrots. And these beds are waiting. I think I'm putting my potatoes in here. More potatoes, actually. I've got some, my russets are planted over there between the green beans and the beets. And these will be red Norland. And I've got purple potatoes to plant. Not this week, but next week. Unless I jumped the gun. And these are all my leftover flowers that I grew. I had been going around the garden just interplanting them here and there, but I wanted to get them out of the tray. It's getting kind of late in the season, so I was like, I'll just give them this bed here and put them all in there, and we'll have a fabulous pollinator, wildlife friendly bed. I'll attract all kinds of beneficial insects. I've got quite a relationship with my local bluebirds. This cover crop is looking fantastic. I came through and weeded these pathways the other day with the stirrup hoe. Just knocked it all down. So you can see it's not perfect, but I've got distinction between the two beds, and I'm keeping the worst of the weeds at bay, which was the goal. So all of this, I uncovered it, and I was going to put the potatoes here, but it's really been a tremendous amount of work. I came through, I've broad forked them even through these weeds. Like, it wasn't, the grass wasn't this tall, and I broad forked it, and then we've had some rain, and the grass is just really taking off. This one I've come through with the stirrup hoe and killed it. So trying to decide if I want to put plastic there or try and weed whack it and then stirrup hoe. I'm leaning towards the latter, but it's a lot of work, and so I'm just trying to be practical about it. This corner of the garden, I don't know that I'm going to touch this season. I think I may just leave it for next year, and yeah, so that's how she's shaping up. I'm pretty happy with it this season. Yeah, just like I think it was Bart that said some weeds get special attention. So I've got my special weeds tucked in over here behind my pea trellis. Oh, and we're going to be eating snap peas this week. CSA members hopefully will get some, if not this week, next week, for sure. I am definitely eating some this week. This pile I've decided I am going to put in a compost bin here. It's just kind of sitting here like an eyesore, and the weeds are growing on it, and I'm not sure I like the direct composting thing, mostly because I'm a little anal retentive about my rows. Like, I like straight rows. I do companion planting, and I'll do square foot planting, so I might have, like, you know, the diamond pattern. I use that for my brassicas, but I do like things to be neat and orderly as much as possible. You can see my beets have a bit of a curve to it, but generally it's relatively straight. I mean, nature doesn't care if it's straight. It's us. It's me. I'm a little OCD about it. So anyway, yeah, that's how things are kind of. This is another patch that I'm smothering over here. I don't know if I'll get to it this season or not. It's going to be like that other one. It's going to be a thing. And I'm just trying to be practical this season because it's been some big changes and I need to be nice to myself. This is my giant pumpkin. He's not looking so giant so far, but the Cinderella pumpkins are looking really nice. I think I'm going to make up compost tea this week. I have a bin and an aerator, and I'm going to set that up and take some of the sheep manure from over yonder and some other things, other beneficial fertilizers, and make a compost tea and do some fertilizing in the garden. There you have it, friends.